this is not a good start. No! I thought that I had... Oh, progress. There we go. Goodness me, I have run into tech problem after tech problem today, and it was all YouTube's fault. So I hope it was worth it, just to get YouTube set up. Goodness me. So what happened was I had to wait 24 hours since setting up the YouTube live streaming stuff. It's just their standard thing. So I waited the 24 hours, which made me already late because I'd done it after 6 yesterday. I'll tell you. It's quite loud. Even more than that, actually. The starting music is just so loud. It's loud in my headset too. Ooh, turn it down. Excellent. But for the life of me, could not figure out how to get it to work after that point. So it came up on YouTube, like, you're good to go, you're good to stream. Do you want to use your webcam or do you want to use streaming software? And I use Streamlabs, so it's like, streaming software, obviously. But then when I would try to go live, the OBS Streamlabs wouldn't connect and was saying that I needed to enable live streaming, which I'd just done, which I had waited 24 hours for. So I was kind of stuck in that loop of trying to troubleshoot that for a long time. And then I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna disconnect YouTube now that streaming is working and reconnect it and see if that fixes it, and shut Streamlabs and open it again. So basically, I turned everything off and on again, and it worked. Fingers crossed. Also, new things. Wait, where are they? This way, and this way, this way. I'm in a bit of a weird position with my camera. Move it this way. It's a bit better. I always kind of sit quite lopsided. So yeah, unfortunately that means kind of a shorter stream today. Yeah. Kind of a shorter stream today, probably about an hour. I'll probably try and finish at the same time because I have a hungry kitten who will start shouting at me like 5 minutes to 8. So, there's that. But yeah, I have new overlays. That's the word. Couldn't think of it. I think the setup. You can't see what's on my desk, but everything is pink. Everything is baby pink. So I have a desk mat, a mouse mat that is a cat paw. 1 second, I will show the cat paw. It's a cat paw. This load time is concerning me. So yeah, I have a cat paw mouse mat, keyboard. I have my Pokemon bottle, which is everything is that shade of pink, by the way. I have a little retro speaker thing, which is like pink. My fan is that colour pink. My Switch stand is that colour pink. My Switch case is behind me on here. That's the same colour pink. So I was like, it kind of feels weird. Oh, well, Sandra approves to something that I did last stream. Yeah, it made sense for everything to. Oh, it is struggling. What is wrong? Goodness me, that's concerning. Wow, that's really not happy with me. Why is it struggling so much? I literally have nothing else open other than the game and Streamlabs, so it shouldn't be freaking out this much. Frame rate is a thing. Goodness me. I don't understand why this keeps happening so randomly. I'd like to point out that I barely touched that. really not happy with me. Like everything is stuttering. That's not great. Um, to think what could be causing it. I think. Oh, I have. I think I have a driver update, which I was supposed to do the first time that I saw it, which I didn't do, obviously, which might be why everything is struggling. Um, like I said, it's not going to be a very long stream anyway, so I will probably just make do. Apologies for that. So where were we? We were doing some of the war table stuff. Which one was it? Just try and get some of these off. And I was kind of wanting to do some more actual exploring today, because yesterday was a lot of talking. Oh, I don't know how. The Inquisition needs bees.
Let us begin.
Wow, this is really not happy. I'm sorry, I'm an idiot and I forgot to.
Let's see what we have.
Is that a freeze? Nope. I'm an idiot. I will update this driver and it's probably going to be a lot better after I do that. But I have absolutely no idea how long that will take, and will probably mean having to, excuse me, restart my computer. Shouldn't really try and do that when I need one that Cullen can do. This one had another very busy day today. It's the yawning. Not a good idea. We might get him to go investigate the shards. The trouble with Cullen is he's very much military man, kind of deal with everything. Like, that's not even his character. That's just his job. Is your general, but it just makes. See. Trying to do missions and stuff quite difficult. Because I always want to do things with Liliana or Josephine. And then I'm like, oh, well, I guess Cullen could do this, and then it's never as good of a reward. It kind of feels like a waste of a person sometimes. A waste of a choice, rather. I mean, my camera and everything seems relatively okay frame rate wise. so it is just the game that's struggling. Um, which would make sense because I think it's my graphics card that needs updating, and I'm trying to run Dragon Age. So there's that. As it is really bad. I hope the update fixes it. Otherwise, I have no idea what's causing this. Maybe if I leave Haven and go to an area that is less oh goodness me, that yawn wouldn't end. Is this the yes it is. We go somewhere that's less difficult for my computer to handle. I couldn't think of the word. Should we take Sarah? With Sarah yet? If the game will let me. Oh, we've got Vivienne too. Which does mean leveling. Everyone up. Goodness me, just knock my entire desk over trying to move. Not the smartest. This might take some time. Load up. I don't know. It's hard to tell because I'm trying to judge it on the little loading thing here in the bottom corner. But it's like it'll flash normally for a bit and then just stutter again. So it's not great. Yeah, I've been out today. I went to look at a house. Well, not a potential house. It is a house. But I've seen better. But I am hoping to move soon-ish. Miss me, it is so slow. So in the earlier games, I think it was in both of the earlier games, these were things that you could actually put points into, like your abilities. So the like willpower and cunning and that kind of thing were all things that you could actually put points into, which made it very much more. What? It made it much more like RPG esque. I kind of prefer not doing that just because I get really into that stuff and it will take me ages just trying to think of the right points to spend. It's me. This is going to be a lot of loading screens. It's probably not going to be the best stream. I do apologize. It is fully my own fault for not thinking. It is loading. It's trying its best. It's just really struggling. It's really trying. Oh. 1 frame at a time. We'll get there.
Your worship, for what it's worth, welcome to the Storm Coast. I would have sent word sooner, but our efforts have been delayed. How so? There's a group of bandits operating in the area. They know the terrain, and our small party has had trouble going up against them. Some of our soldiers went to speak with their leader. Haven't heard back, though.
I'll do what I can to find our people.
Thank you, Your Worship. That's a relief. The soldiers didn't have an exact location for the bandits, but they were starting their search down the beach.
It's like it's randomly
Solid
just
spot.
spiking.
We haven't been able to conduct a proper search for the wardens either. Well, good luck. And enjoy the sea air. I hear it's good for the soul.
It's way creepier when it's not the right speed. It's like she's just staring at us like, yeah, you're in trouble. First things first, let's sort things out. So, it's not really meant to be. Yes. That's the dragon. Nice. And then, ooh, what should we do for Viv? She's a very icy person. Should we go ice? By accident. Oh, I did need to get Sarah a bow. I'm dumb. That is the takeaway of today's stream. Oh. Soon, Sarah, soon. Healing stuff is good for Sarah because she's squishy. Because obviously she's meant to be at the back. If she gets caught out, it does not take long for her to lose health. It does seem to be getting on a little bit better with the less populated areas, but like a tiny minuscule amount. Quite hard to tell. But I think the thing that's making me think that it's not my computer just struggling because of running stuff is the fact that my webcam's okay. And I feel like that would also be struggling. It is just the game that is struggling. And OBS loaded up quickly enough and anything like that, so it wasn't like that's just gonna be more annoying because it keeps stuttering. I don't know. Ow. This is This is why you check your drivers, kids. This is why you do regular updates on things. And don't wait until you're in a game and on stream before you think, maybe I should have done that before I started. It's like that golf with friends that I did where my frame rate was so bad that I couldn't tell like what direction the hole was supposed to be in. Goodness. We'll get there though. I feel like his health has not gone down at all, which is worrying. Is that the person we're actually fighting, or is the game really struggling that much that it's just not doing anything? Oh, no, it is. Okay. Oh, it's updated. Goodness me, I could have been standing there for ages and not realised. Want my loot before the cutscene starts. I know it's always still there when the cutscene ends, but it's not about that. It's just what if it's not? Ooh, nice, I got a level up. Probably not the best time to do it when the game is already freaking out. I've just not had a good tech week, to be honest. Well, it's if we're saying like including last week. Because my laptop broke. That was the main one really, and then this today. Although I am very happy with my new laptop, it is surprisingly better than I thought it was going to be. Not that I thought it was going to be bad, and not that I just kind of picked the first one that I saw. Like, I'm a nerd who does research, and it's a decent one. It's also not cheap, and I don't want to buy one that I'm just planning on replacing in a couple of months. I would rather pay more now and have to buy another one. But the screen quality is like I thought the screen quality was going to be good because it's a foldable laptop into a tablet. Like it folds all the way around, so you can just hold it like a tablet, which I didn't think I would use that much, and I'm using it all the time now. Like I was watching some Gravity Falls with a friend last night, and I've not seen that show before. But I feel like the quality of it, like the quality of the screen, was better than my old laptop. And it also feels a bit nicer as well. It feels more sleek. My other one had quite a thick border around the screen, but because this one is one that folds into a laptop, it doesn't have a border at all. It's just the screen, which one makes the screen feel bigger. Which it might be actually. I think the other one I had was like 13 inches and this one is 14. But it makes it feel bigger than that because there's no border around it. Excuse me. It's the boy! It's the Iron Ball! I do as romance, but it's hardly hardly PG. I mean, you don't see anything.
Let the throat cutters finish up, then break out the casks.
But it's very heavily implied. Might not be the most stream appropriate.
So you're with the Inquisition.
Wow.
Glad you can make it. Come on, have a seat. Drinks are coming.
Like he's scratched record.
Iron Bull, I presume.
Yeah, the horns usually give it away.
Freddie Prinze Jr., by the way. 90s teen heartthrob Fred from the Scooby-Doo live-action films, which are arguably some of the best pieces of cinema ever created. He, he was also in one of the Mass Effect games as well, I think, but I can't remember who. I haven't played Mass Effect nearly as much as Dragon Age. I always struggled to get into it.
My lieutenant.
Good to see you again. Throat cutters are done, Chief.
Already. Have him check again. I don't want any of those Tevinter bastards getting away. No offense, Krem.
None taken. At least a bastard knows who his mother was. Puts him one up on you Canary, right?
So, you've seen us fight. We're expensive, but we're worth it.
I also feel like this introduction is...
Can afford us.
It's not a bad thing, but it's not actually how he is as a character. He is way more, like, dorky and...
Wouldn't cost you anything
like...
personally.
He's quite smooth talking in a lot of this. And it's all... I get it, it's because he's, like, putting on the act of this, like,
Your ambassador,
mercenary leader or whatever.
Josephine.
But in the party banter and a lot of his conversations, he is forever cracking jokes and always
Don't worry about that.
kind of a dork.
This we're worth.
And it's great. Like, I'm glad that he's not just this character the whole way through. He has got more layers to him than that. None of the characters are one-dimensional, by any means.
The Chargers seem like an excellent...
My least favourite companion in this game is Blackwall,
They are.
but he still has some really great party banter. I'm just the least interested in his
You need a front
character. He even has a potentially interesting storyline and personal quest, but I just don't vibe. I like my dorky, slightly broken... he's quite broken. But I like my dorky, broken characters who are just idiots, and he's not really that.
I've never heard of it.
It's a Canary order. They handle information, loyalty, security, all of it. Spies, basically. Or, well, we're spies. The Bin Hasrath are concerned about the breach. Magic out of control like that could cause trouble everywhere. I've been ordered to join the Inquisition, get close to the people in charge, and send reports on what's happening.
It's also he is an interesting character because he is a Canary who is still following the Qun, but also kinda sorta seems like he doesn't really want them to come over here. So the Canaries thing is that they want to take over everywhere eventually, and that's kind of their belief that they are destined to do that. And also, it's weird. They kind of force people into the jobs they have, and their lives are very structured, and they almost have no free will because everything is decided for them, and you are not allowed to think differently. So it's like it's a very strange but also very interesting religion order, because you can be like a quote Canary without being a Canary, because you can transfer you can, what's the word I'm looking for, you can join the Qun basically, and that's what they want everyone to do. That's why they want to invade everywhere and take over everywhere, because they want everyone to follow the Qun. But the reason he's telling us is one, so that we don't find out ourselves, Um, and also, you kind of learn that he's not the biggest fan of them coming over and trying to sort the problem themselves because he thinks that it will just make everything worse.
You're a Kunari spy, and you just told me.
Whatever happened at that conclave thing, it's bad. Someone needs to get that breach closed. So whatever I am, I'm on your side.
You still could have hidden what you are.
From something called the Inquisition. I'd have been tipped sooner or later.
And yeah, also he is a Canary, and there are very few Canary that don't follow the queue, so it would have been very suspicious for him to just join. There are Canary called Talvashoth, I think is the name, who are people that don't follow the queue and kind of have broken away from that. If you choose to be a Canary Inquisitor, that is where you come from. And there's kind of this thing about people like Canary that don't follow the queue and become Talvashoth are like monsters and animals, and it's unclear how much of that is propaganda and how much of that is like a weird correlation. So there's kind of this idea that the Canary as a people need the order and the structure, or else they'll become monsters, violent monsters. But I don't know. It's unclear how much of that is propaganda.
I did a little research. Plus, I've always had a weakness for redheads.
Alright, you're in.
Do you like Iron Bull? He is probably one of them.
Excellent.
Dorian is my favourite, hands down. Dorian and Iron Bull together are my favourites. Haven't met Dorian yet, we will though.
Find some way to seal him. You're Tervinter, right? Try blood magic. We'll meet you back at Haven.
So dramatic. That slow fade to black being even slower just looks ridiculous. We might swap out Cass then, actually. Now we've got the Iron Bull. That is technically his name. The Iron Bull, not just Iron Bull. Right, I need to do everything for him now, but I might as well do it now, while the game is being stuttery and rubbish. Through no fault of its own. It's trying its best, but yeah, I'm hoping that it is just because the driver needs updating, because otherwise my webcam would be freaking out, Streamlabs would be freaking out, but no, it's just the game. So, oh, I leveled up, didn't I? I still need to do the reset for this, because I have some points in this one that I don't want, but I was talking about Solus's abilities as I was doing it. Like an idiot. And like gave my character his things. That means everyone has 1 point to spend, I think. No? Oh, she won't have leveled up yet. Fair enough. So he is two-handed. Spin to win. Let's go. I might also give him of like the these maybe. What else is on this? That's quite useful. Some of those. There we go. Nice. So, Iron Bull is a real glass cannon. He oops, wrong one. Deals quite a lot of damage, but is real squish. So, anything armor, anything like health for him is good, and you basically want him to be able to kill them before they have a chance to hit him. Otherwise, he is going to struggle. Oh, soon, next level. Betting. Actually check. Right, so what's nearby? Let's go do this, but I think it's back up the hill. So normally Vivienne has her usual like horned helmet when she's out of Haven, but I have the show helmets thing off. Can't see it. But for context, it is there. And she has some really funny banter with Iron Bull, where he kind of treats her with way more respect than everyone else. That's not that he's disrespectful to other people, it's just he is almost afraid of her. And it's because of the horns, because like psychologically he associates a woman with those horns as being I can't remember what they're called, but canaries don't know their parents. They just have like mother figures and are raised in groups and given numbers instead of names. So he thinks of her as one of those just because of the horns, and it's very funny. It's like a silly little detail that I love that they added in armor. Oh no. Don't fall all the way back down. This is really difficult to do. I suck at platforming normally. Even more difficult when this is happening. I hope I remember to make this. But yeah, I started watching Gravity Falls and it is good. I've seen all of one episode, but I like it. There was also the new Genlock trailer, which I have now seen, which is a Rooster Teeth show. Are the people that make Ruby. So they made the first season ages ago, and it's got a really like star-studded cast. It's got like Maisie Williams in it from Game of Thrones. It's got David Tennant in it. It's got Michael Jordan in it. But like for context, I have no idea where this other one is. Ruby, the first show that they made is just people who worked at the company at the time. So as the show has progressed, they've had some more. Where on earth? I feel like it should be up there somewhere. It's not. Like they've had like Yuri Lowenthal. Lowenthal. Um, I can't find this. I will do this when my screen is less. Oh, can I not leave until I've done it? That's problematic. I can't find it. And the voice actress for the new like big bad in the show. Say new bad in the show for many seasons now. But I remember her announcement being a big deal because she was in say like Halo? She's a well-known voice actress. And that I remember that being like a huge deal at the time. They've gone from that to he was really good. I've never heard him as a voice actor before. It's really good. Same with maybe Maisie Williams actually. She's doing a Scottish accent in it. But it's really strong. Won't let me leave until I find it. Or have I not looked? I'll keep trying, and if I really can't find it, I will. My worry is that it's behind the marker and I can't see it. Who knows? I'm gonna look it up because I have no idea. Not a sausage. 2 ticks. So shots. I can spell. Will not have this beat me. Way out to sea, apparently. what to see. Is this even the right one? I can't even remember where the other ones were now. I feel like it should be. That way, somewhere. Somewhere. I don't know. Apologies for being so dumb. I mean, if there's a wiki about it, someone else. Oh! Goodness me. That took so much effort. So much effort for a mission I only do to tick off the map because it bugs me to see it there. My life in a nutshell. Pointless. Pointless tasks that I do just to appease my little brain. This one. Actually, just the shards on the coast. But we will do what we do in all the areas, which is just walk in a straight line and try and get all of the mission objectives we can. I will be ending pretty soon because I'm surprised I don't have a cat shouting at me. Yeah, apologies again for like the hour late start and the really juttery stream. I will get that fixed for next time, and I shouldn't have the YouTube problem again now. That should just be fixed. Turning everything off and on again has worked, and once that it's worked once, it'll work every time. Because that's just how this tends to work. So that's okay. But I was fully going until 10 to 7, so it's not even like I waited until dead on the hour.
Those must be the bandits Harding mentioned.
So I think it got to like, I thought I could hear a kitten. Very surprised that he hasn't come to shout. Yeah, it got to like 10 to. And then I was like, well, I might as well wait the extra 10 minutes and just start on the hour so I know when I've started. But the new overlays that I have a little countdown timer, which is cute. So it like 5 minutes before is when it starts. Well, Iron Bull's first outing, he didn't die, which is always good. He is a real glass cannon. It's just a known fact. That he is a squishy boy. Like, so is Sarah, but she has the excuse if she's ranged. You kind of want, you kind of assume from, thanks for the sub, Charlotte, or the follow even, indifferent. You kind of assume from looking at him that he is like a tank. Maybe not dealing as much damage, but like just being a sponge for it all. But no, that's more of Cassandra's job. a random person. Be glad when this is fixed. So this is your warning, this is your reminder to update your drivers if you haven't done it in a while, because otherwise you will go to play a game or something and this will happen. And then you'll be like, oops. Sarah's good with leaping shot as well. I feel like she benefits from it more than Varric, but it's also just a good skill. Good point to put in. I think it's just that she's quicker than him, so there's more benefit to it. I also didn't get an alert noise for that follow, so I need to check that out. When I tested it earlier, I didn't get a noise either. But I figured that was because I wasn't doing something. Oh my goodness, it's painful. It's painful. Ooh. I'm probably missing things around here. But I'll come and explore it again. Game is less like this. For lack of a better description. I am surprised that I'm not being shouted at. He was shouting at me before I even started today. I think it's because I came home quite close to when I normally stream, and when I stream is normally when he has a nap. And I think he was like, oh, it's nap time. But he also naps when I go out, so I think he was a bit like, it's nap time, but I just had a nap. He has been tired out today though, which is good. A lot of playing. He's getting to that, like, mischievous pushing boundaries point. But also, he has to play in whatever room I'm in. Well, rephrase that. He always wants to play in whatever room I'm in. So, if I go... Sometimes I genuinely think he's shouting at me because he wants to play and I'm not in the room that he wants to be in. Like, I'm not by the toys that he wants to play with. So I think he's getting annoyed at me because he wants to be in the same room as me, but also wants to play. And then he ends up messing with cables and stuff, which he knows he's not supposed to do. So I'm just getting kicked out. He has learnt that he can pick up one of his toys and just carry it around the house, which is very cute. And I think maybe I need to get some more bit like that, ones that he can actually carry. Some of the balls that I've got with the bells inside, he can pick up by the label of them. And I've seen him do it like once or twice. And there's a mouse that he can pick up sometimes as well. But I think he struggles with those. But yeah, he has to be in the same room as me to play, and it's cute, and I get it, because he just wants to be near me all the time, to the point where now, when I go to the toilet, he cries if I don't have the door open, and if I do have the door open, he just sits on the floor and stares at me, which is a little unsettling. Or like if I'm cleaning my teeth and washing my face and stuff, he just sits on the floor. Oh, excuse me. quickly clear this out, and that will be me today as well. But I was hungry before the stream started because I could smell someone's food from outside. Someone was having a barbecue or something. Got a nice vegan style Mediterranean pizza. I'll probably have. Miss me. What just set on fire? Someone's ability? Might have been Sarah. Yeah, so as well as having
You know, Viv, you're not bad with that staff.
You will address me as Enchanter Vivienne, court mage to the Empire of Orlais, or Madame de Fer. Not Viv.
Oh, right, ma'am. Sorry, ma'am.
that's what I was talking about.
Yes, Max works as well.
That's what I was talking about with their party banter. I like it a lot. Save that there. And then I will do a safety save. I always do. Yeah, as well as having spreadsheets for my character choices, I used to also have spreadsheets for each character's build, because I'm a nerd. And I thought that I needed it. Yeah, I will leave that there. I will update my driver. I will fix the sound issue with the widgets and stuff. Also, it seems like that my so the thing that is like the last follower seems like that only works on Twitch. Good to know. So yeah, I will leave that there if the game will let me leave. I pressed escape. And I'll be back again tomorrow at 6 this time, not 7, because nothing is going to break. Touch wood. But yeah, no, I shouldn't have the same problem again with YouTube. Now it's set up, but I will update the driver and then try running Dragon Age again just as a test. Just so I know that it's definitely just that. But yeah, I will see you all tomorrow. Bye!